Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign through Total War Napoleon. And I am trying to get back on the underway with this campaign. I have to say it has gone pretty rough to begin with, and one of the main reasons why is I've taken this situation. I haven't played it in a long time and I've never played with Great Britain, but I took the situation for granted, thinking that we have the most powerful navy in all the seas, that France is a pushover. We even took Paris from them, but then I didn't stay to hold it, to try to keep the capital under control, which was a mistake as well. And I think it also got to me the fact that I'm doing videos. I am trying to make these make YouTube videos and make sure it's entertaining enough. And sometimes the game speaks for itself. It doesn't need me to be there holding its hand. But there we have it. Let's continue our campaign. Let's try to fix it. One mistake and one problem I've done here is I've bankrupted the capital. Basically we're losing now 174 gold per turn, and we started here at somewhere around 3000, and now it's pretty bad. Now I'm gonna raise the taxes back up. Let's see, could I do that? Well, not yet. So I will have to keep this for a few more turns. Let's end the turn. I'm thinking about recruiting another army somewhere around this area. Let's see, letters of demand from Aquitaine. Yeah, can't do much about it. I think they'll rebel either way. Workers' strike, yeah. I don't care to hold these territories for the moment. What do we have here? So there's a mine, there's something else there. I think just for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and loot these places. After which I think we're going to start our trip up north. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, some of the things that we want are like these northern territories. I could even go for Spain. Madrid might be difficult to take. We have an army, we have a few armies here and there. Like this is the armies of Spain, and they have 1, 2, 3 cities. No, only 2 cities. No, 3, 4. Okay, I think we're gonna come here later on. For now, let's just head back north, take away some of the power from France. Let's see. I want to invest in a court of justice for now, in London. Now this will improve our repression rate and it will give us more taxes. It will enable the next level of research, and I think that is pretty good. I think a few more trade ships could come in handy as well. Let's see if I can't instead okay, 520. Okay, we're getting a lot of income from just trading. And maybe we should start investing a bit more in these ships. Something like that. Over here. Okay, we need a bit more. Government popularity is not great, but I'm hoping it's going to go. It's going to go up as we move along, because we have some good people in power. I wonder how much it would require us to repair all of these ships, because they are great ships. All of them would require us 5,721. That is not too bad. Because I'm thinking there's not a whole lot more to do here. But I could take the navy and move it south. So let's end the turn for now. Okay, here are his armies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 2 big armies and 2 very small ones, because I'm thinking about invading the area. Basque rebels, okay, that is fine. I think it will go back. I think it will go back to Spain. Let's see, what do we have here? Few good generals. Could I assassinate this guy? 36. 32, that is Napoleon. 38. Let's try the 38 one. Perfect. Trade route raided. Here. Okay. This is from Venice. That is fine. So what did we gain? This admiral gained some campaign movement, and this assassin, let's see, he has gained murderous imbalance, +2 to subterfuge and +2 to the assassination. He kills for the pleasure, thinly disguised as political expediency, and may be unable to stop if the work dries up. Ooh. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Do we want to take this region and put it under control? Do we want the wine? Do we want to build here a market? Like I didn't want earlier, but now that the area is stable, I could instead go up here. They have some clearances. They would have another manufacturer and another harbor. We would be close to France. Taking these 2 areas could be a pretty interesting idea. You know what? I think I might just decide to do this. And since we didn't have a battle in a very long time, let's do one. And there's a hill here, so we'll have to be careful with our cannons. Either put the cannons on top. Ooh, it's a rainy day. And here we don't have the choice to wait and do stuff like that. I think for the moment he has set up his cannons. Like if I unlimber them, let's see, do I have the range? Yes, I have a lot of range on them.
Damn this weather, sir! Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Okay, so we have a bunch of cavalry there. I'll keep the general under here, and then we will keep the cavalry somewhere in this area as well. And then we'll have some of this light infantry. I'm actually going to bring it on this side, because we have this kind of tactics, like the infantry tactics. And finally we will take all of these and we will have like this super line here. like these light infantry. I think I'm gonna put these troops as well. First group. And these are the secondary group. Okay. Well. Yeah. For artillery, let's stop fire at will. Just for a second. You. I want you to advance on them. And try to be like out of the forest if possible. Okay, it seems like they moved their cavalry away, so I want to bring our cavalry in this direction. Okay. Now I think I can start firing like upon their cannons or things like that. They have a bunch of hussars, and I think we could try a few shots on them. Pretty nice shot. Oh, we're almost in range here, and they won't be. Which is one of the advantages of the light troops. Because they have, I think it's like 100 or something. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Let's fire upon his... general there. And I will move this cavalry quickly through here. We killed his general. Actually, let's get through here. Is he turned against us? Not yet. Yeah, okay, this is... It seems like they're very low on morale here. They don't really have any kind of tactics. Rebels in the end will be rebels. That's why I feel like I should have fought France there.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Okay, and okay, he has only one troop there. He gained +2 range of ships on the campaign map. This is the admiral. This is not something that we need to worry about. Okay, let's see. What are we going to push in? Are we gonna put a tax office? We can put a cantonment. Get some troops recruited. A bit of a theater, not that interested in. Yeah, you know what? Let's try. I know we're gonna rebuild what we just destroyed, but let's try to make here a center for troop recruiting. As soon as we get to repair the ships, I will start recruiting another army in England. And we're gonna bring them and start conquering regions like this one. Oof. I mean, we're gonna auto-resolve it, and we're gonna do a peaceful occupation. Now people are happy with us. They forgot what was going on. Who cares? Where is this riot? Ah, it's in here. This is a gold mine. So even though, yeah, we created some problems here, maybe we'll be fine in the future. Yeah, let's do the supply depot, let's do the vineyards, and over here I will make a cantonment. And we will have some roads during the next turn as well. How much are we getting now per turn? 2000? I think we can go up with our taxes. Nice. Now we're getting 2400. And let's end the turn. I'm not sure why France is so fixed on not moving around. Maybe we just broke the AI. Okay, national census. Counting people, their property and servants allows the government to know exactly what it can tax. By counting everyone in the population, a government can tax everyone. Possibly taxation will be unfair, but it will be unfair to all. It also becomes possible for government to monitor the movement of people from the countryside to towns, calculate how fast population is growing, and even know if there will be enough men for an army. However, the most immediate impact is on tax. A census increases a tax yield. Counting people and taxation have been linked since at least biblical times. The Directory under Napoleon's consulate carried out very successful censuses in post-revolutionary France, allowing them to collect taxes effectively, and just as vitally for Napoleon's ambition, know how many men were available for conscription. In Britain, the national census was the result of work by Thomas Malthus during 1766 and 1834 on population growth. He was convinced that the crisis was looming as the number of people outstripped the available food supply. The 1800 Census Act resulted in the British government knowing that there were 9 million people in the country. This probably wasn't at all satisfactory, as it was just over a third of the number of Frenchmen in France. So yeah, rebellion has started in here, and we're gonna wait for them to capture the territory and then we're gonna attack. We have new ships, we have a brand new ship here in Gibraltar. That is a lot of cash for ivory, which makes me want to build another one of these ships. Okay, let's take over this navy and say to it, let's see, how much can we... Well, we can replenish at least 2 of them. Some of our biggest ships. And then we're going back to getting a bit more cotton. Okay, I think we should also start building a manufacturer here. It seems France is making progress somewhere here towards Austria. Let's see. Now this is under Occitan rebels. Okay. Well, let's not wait another turn. We're going here. We're gonna auto-resolve it because we saw what happened last time. And do a peaceful occupation. Then we're gonna repair this building. We'll have gold here. We're gonna repair the market as well. Maybe I should go forward to Provence, or maybe I should just go south through here. Who knows what I'll do. But it seems like it has been more of a training ground. George III gave fake native chief. How? What? What is this? We got ourselves a fake native chief and we're losing an extra prestige per turn. This guy gain a grasp of the shovel. The general has a good, if elementary, understanding of siege warfare. Okay. Mean at this point we can almost fully repair our entire navy. But I feel like since we're waiting 2 turns to recruit these troops, let's get some of them going. Yeah, we're getting a lot of income nowadays. Things are looking up. Fortunately for us. I mean, it has been a long time coming at this point. Government popularity is going up, we're getting a lot of value from our trades. France is still sitting still.
My eyes are yours.
Let's see, 46 to assassinate this guy. Okay, we didn't manage to do it. We're gonna retreat here. As far as research goes, like, we have a lot of power here. I think going for logistics might be more important than anything else. Less upkeep for armies could help. Fire and advanced drill, that could be good as well. Or we could go with the division of labor and then the poverty for more replenishment, but let's end it like this. Oof. These are like what? Oh, they came from far away. Shall I go for Bavaria here? I think I could take a lot of them, and let's see, we're repairing these ships. And we could go and block his harbor here. Like, I could take these navies that are not being repaired right now. And I could bring them here. And there we go, we're taking some of their power away. Okay, with you, I want you to come back here because the replenishment rate will be better. Right? Yeah, now we're on the yellow. Okay, let's continue the retreat. Another merchant in Gibraltar. Or Gibraltar. What do I want to do? I think what I want to do, now that we have some Russian fleets in these areas, is that I want to go south. And I want to go south with this entire fleet, while also having armies here in the north. Let's see, the next level of this building would provide us with some light footmen, which we could recruit. Oh, we can't recruit anymore there? Apparently not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna construct that there. I am going to recruit like a few more line infantries. I will need to keep some ships behind, at least one of them. Okay, in about 2 turns this will be okay, and I think like the army will be okay to move to Pamplona. I think I'm gonna take the Spanish peninsula before anything else, and then I'll have this army in the south. This man has been recruited by our nation as an agent. Let's see. Oh, we have a new gentleman. And he's still in civics. Well, not exactly what I wanted. Not totally looking for another civics person. I wonder if we could go ahead and try to duel with this guy. There's a 50-50% there that we'll win. Of course, I'm looking on the positive side. Actually, maybe instead of dueling the guy, what I could do is look for the agent. This guy right here. And bring him around to murder someone. Rats. They've caught my spy and they killed him. Well, it's the risk of the job, I guess. With you, I could get to Pamplona like today.
Rats in a cage.
Demand surrender because they have no defenses there. A cantonment, sure, we'll repair it, even though we don't care for it. We're making a tiny bit more gold. With these ships, I am going to start moving them south. Okay, and I am bringing them up down here. Okay, what's next? We're still recruiting here. That is still building. Nelson's column, I don't really care for. I think what I do care for is right here. Let's make another manufacturer. Let's continue. Like, what would we need for the next levels of the research? Over here, it's barracks and drill school. And on this side, a factory. But I will need poverty loss until then. Well, we can get ourselves a market or continue some of these expansions. Let's construct a few ships as well, right? To keep supplying like the security in the area. Okay. And that looks like pretty much it. You and Clark reached the Pacific Ocean. Finally reaching the Pacific in December, the expedition camped for winter and prepared supplies for the return journey. So far, there has been just one casualty, an unpreventable death from acute appendicitis. Surely this expedition was meant to be success from the divine. Okay. So they went and they meant a bunch of tribes. Interesting. Well, in the US. Give me a second to do a quick check. Well, what are we going to do around here? we have another port. I'm gonna put a trade port in. Here into the south, like we're still marching through. We're gonna continue the raiding. And I am going to take this army. And we're going south to Madrid. It's going to be a battle to keep it under control. The same as any capital. The same as it happened with Paris. But this time I feel a bit more confident. And when it comes to research, we're gonna wait 3 turns over here, but then we're heading towards the metric system. Like we're gonna change things around. Shall we get a bit more movement? Now I don't feel like that is necessarily a bad idea, but we are waiting for a few troops. Let's get some cannons. And 1, 2, we'll have 3 cavalry and some light infantry. Yeah, that sounds just about right with the 2 cannons, good enough. For the rest of the area, we're just gonna improve the roads. Seems like we're going up everywhere in wealth, so that is good news. One final end of the turn. In Navarra there's a strike. I see. Okay. Oh, well, people are okay now. Like, they'll be fine. They won't be super happy, but they'll be okay. Justice of the Peace. +1 to the justice administration, but -1 to the happiness of the people. Yeah, justice of the peace here. Okay, well, for the Department of Justice, that's okay. Government popularity is now at 58%. That is good. Let's go over here. They have a good professional army in the capital. At least they have a lot of cavalry. They have some 12 Liebe foot artillery. They have a lot of artillery. And they have a few line infantry. Nothing too amazing. Okay. So we're going to... They have no city defenses. They don't have no forts. We're just gonna continue the siege for this a moment. And let's just end the episode with a duel here. Will we succeed?
I demand satisfaction.
Oh yeah, there are videos in this game. I think we won. Oh, I think he just got wounded. Duel 1. This fellow has fought a duel and emerged victorious. The opponent was allowed to leave the field, his honor intact. Which was something that happened in the past. Like, you were trying... It wasn't always about killing your opponent, it was about wounding him. Like these battles between gentlemen and things like that. Weird stuff. Let's steal technology. We have pretty low chances to steal them, but we'll try. Maybe we'll steal this, the division of labor. Yeah, and he can come back and fight it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed it. Until next time, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.